All right, so this is just a quick video of how to get yourself onto Podio. So just go to Podio.com and it'll bring you up to the screen. If you don't have an account, which I'm assuming whoever's watching this probably doesn't, go right here up to sign up, and that's basically going to be it's going to ask you company name, your name, things to that extent. I'm just going to sign in from Google on another account. So kind of show you the setup. So this part right here, I'm not sure if this screen is going to show up, but a quick way to get over to where we're going to need to know to add on apps is just pick one of these right over here, any of these sections right here. And that's going to bring you to the part where I want you to be right here, the add app section. So then you're going to go to that app market. On the left-hand side, you're going to see all different functional things. We're going to go down to industry. We're going to pick real estate. There are different real estate packages, but this one I found kind of has the basics of what you need. So that's a pack that's going to have a whole bunch of apps into one thing. Then on the bottom, if you feel you're missing anything, you can add this to it, like cash buyers, let's say, will be one I think is not listed on that, so you will add it. So we're going to do the pack first, and then I'm going to come down to the apps. I'll do one to show you how you can add an app into the pack and get you started. So we're going to go get pack. We're going to create a new space, and let's just put wholesaling business just for terms. So access settings, we're going to keep as open. Basically, you want, actually, you know what? I think it's pretty much private. I'm sorry. And you can add your employees as they're into there, add them to that actual workspace. So we're going to create, invite. This is going to add it. It's going to give us the option when this is done to open it. We are not going to see install pack yet. I'm going to close that out. Instead, I'm going to go down to something that I know that's needed in there, which is a cash buyer. So say you want to build a cash buyers list. You'll want it to install it into a pack. So I'm going to put it to our wholesaling business we just added. We're going to hit next. And you can say try app now. So we'll just head over there. That's going to take us to the main part. So now this is the pack that was just installed. So activities, any of the latest stuff that was just added, incoming requests. I found that to be like if you had another system hooked up, like a texting platform, you could upload your leads from that, and it would come into here. The only thing I haven't found how to change that over to the lead section other than adding it. This is the cash buyers app we just added on, and really, you get a cash buyer. You pretty much put all their information in here. So that's pretty cool to keep that separate, and also, you know, to build up your cash buyers list. What I like, and the reason why I even went to Podio and the free version, really to just organize myself a little bit better with follow-up. So here's where you can enter in leads. Now, you will put the seller's name here, their address, who's in charge of it. So there's multiple people within your organization, or you have a VA, you choose, or they would choose the name who's going to be doing the follow-up. Once you add in the address, the Zillow link will appear for that property. So the only time that this isn't my name as far as the follow-up is if we're going to call like in 3 or 4 months. I'll put my name and the VA's name just so that we both know what needs to get done. Most probably I would be the one to do the follow-ups on it, but for whatever reason I'm not, or it was a cold lead, the VA would be calling just to follow up and see if they're ready to sell yet. So now the related marketing campaign. So we add in our marketing campaigns that we have as far as cold calling or postcards. And the only reason why I really like that is because you can see what campaigns work and where your leads are coming from. So that's really important to do on that to know where you got So the next part, you have your lead status, cold, warm, hot, dead, first call. So you have a lot of information there. You could put in seller's ideal price, if they have a mortgage, if they're renting it out, how much, their ideal time frame, when they would like to sell, choose on there. Bedrooms, bathrooms, garage, pool, property size, occupancy, vacant, owner occupied, rented. Then you have the deal status, right? No, did I send an offer? Was it accepted? Is this a dead lead? Um, so the cool thing after this is that when you save this, you're able to add in comments. RVA, she enters in comments for every call to give us kind of like a description of the call and the conversation. The good thing on this too is that when you do follow-ups, you can update it with comments. So it's like a timeline. So you can see when exactly, what days you spoke to them, update it with your comments, and you kind of track it along. And this just helps you keep good memory of all the conversations, and you can refer back to the seller. So a little bit more personal, right? It helps you remember stuff that maybe most people won't, or maybe you haven't spoken to the seller in a while, and that was your first call to them. So maybe this is your second or third call. So reviewing a lot of that stuff is going to help you, build that rapport and get the seller to remember you. So that's the good part about that. So now let's say you save your lead, everything's inputted. If you wanted to go back to where all your leads are, you would select right up there. Um, if you wanted to go back to any of these other sections, everything's right at your disposal. If you wanted to add more apps, same thing. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. There is an app that you could download on your phone. So if you do have someone else working with you, every time a lead is updated, you'd get a notification on that, which is really great on that. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell as far as how to set this up, how to use it. You can kind of play around with it as you go, but this really the basics of getting it going. And I found the first beginning, felt intimidated first getting into this, but now that I'm in it, it's pretty simple to get around and help keeps you organized. So I really hope this helps. And that's it for the video.